That decision came tonight at an emergency school committee meeting. This is despite today's court ruling. Here's the problem. Last year, an arbitrator awarded teachers a 7% raise, but this year, the school committee members told the teachers they didn't have the money for that, so the teachers didn't report to work. Well, today, they all ended up in court.
And those charged with the
Judge Ernest Torres ordered the 56 teachers back, but that decision was contingent on the school committee members giving teachers their raise. At an evening session, the raise was voted down. Parents and teachers stood dumbfounded as the committee members said the taxpayers have spoken.
The judge rendered an opinion. We have no order from the judge. The taxpayers gave us an order to live within this budget, and that we have to do.
Teachers say they won't work without a raise and blasted the school committee.
When the court suggests a remedy, it seems to me that that's a very strong suggestion from the court what should be done. And also, the judge was concerned about irreparable harm being done to the children. The school committee argued that. Now they're going to keep schools closed longer, and what does that do to the children?
Some parents say the school committee should have just voted to go into receivership.
Even if the teachers do not get raises, they go back to the 82-83 scale and can work on a budget. There's no funds for any sort of supplies for the kids.
That would have ended a week-long teacher strike there.
After a half-hour in executive session, it took the committee less than 2 minutes without discussion or comment from the floor to turn thumbs down on allocating money for teacher pay raises.
We took action tonight to keep the status quo because we can't operate the schools with a deficit.
Earlier today, a Superior Court judge had ordered teachers back to work on the condition the committee pay their contracted raises. Tonight's action means teachers won't be back tomorrow and schools will again be closed. Surprised teachers harshly attacked the committee's action.
And they don't care about the children. I mean, you know, no one in their right mind would make a decision like this, knowing that the teachers would be back tomorrow.
The committee says it's been shot down twice before when asking for taxpayer money at financial meetings and won't go that route again. Their lawyer said he'll push for an early hearing on the issue before the state Supreme Court. The teachers union say they'll talk with their lawyer before planning their next step. And parents like Bob Smith, well, they say they're just plain frustrated.
My kids are ready to go back to school just like every other kid in the state. And he's in 7th grade, starting junior high this year, and my other one's starting 4th grade, first-year assistant. And it's frustrating. It gets you angry.
Tomorrow will bring the 7th straight day of no school for Bob's kids.
Yesterday, Judge Ernest Torres ordered the teachers back to work and the school committee to pay the 7% pay raise. That was what brought the two sides to the courtroom in the first place. But last night, the school committee voted not to give the pay raises because there's no money in the budget for such an increase. Today marks the 7th day the classrooms have been empty. And Newswatch 10's Tim Carr reports many parents are frustrated now that their children have not returned to class.
Jeff Wellen should be in school right now, but his teacher is among those on indefinite strike.
I want to go back to school because I have no friends around here because they're all in North Kingston, and I kind of don't want to go back to school because it's fun kind of staying out because toward the middle of school you don't want to do all the homework and all that stuff.
Jeff's mother says she is willing to pay the extra tax it might take to give the teachers the 7% raise they've asked for.
If it comes to settling the problem and getting the kids back in school, I'm for it. We're going to have to pay one way or the other. They might as well come to agreement and decide and get them back in school.
Wellen says the teachers should get the raises, but Laureen Young disagrees. She says the teachers are being paid enough and her children should be in school.
I feel that the teachers should be teaching. If they want to resolve this problem outside of school, then I think that would be the better solution, but that they should be teaching this time and the kids should be back in school.
Young has prepared herself for a longer strike if necessary.
Teachers don't want to do it, I'll do it at home with them.
Already 7 school days have been lost. That means a longer school year and possibly shorter vacations during the year. The length of the school year and the shortness of